sorry. Why did she stay here while I went on a suicide mission to rescue Terry's already dead girlfriend?
Fuck you, man.
Trick or treat, bitch!
Trees turn blood red, the sky goes gray. All our friends come back to play, and they stay until the break of day, and slowly crawl back to their graves.
So we're going to start recording now.
Sure. I'm going to get my beverage.
Oh, you already got it? I don't have a beverage.
Well, you had your Shiner Bock.
Well, let's
had your Shiner Bock.
let's just go to the beer cam real quick, and then we'll both get a cold beer before it gets any warmer.
Cool. Yeah, because we got the these big boys, and then we'll replace them with the big boys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So like I said,
Yeah, let's do what we were doing before the
shuffling papers and such.
Yeah.
I don't have a pen anymore, do I?
Here, you got this one. You got a
I have a
marker.
big marker again.
What are you writing on that with?
I found a pen and then it disappeared.
It's probably this one right here.
That's the one! Son of a bitch! Shit. Stealing the office supplies? No, goddamn. You got my stapler too?
You know, I think I might. Is it the one that shoots out 2 staples at once?
No, because that would be broken.
Oh, I actually like it, even though I feel like it's a little excessive.
I mean, you gotta clear the jam like every 4 sheets. It's
true. It is true. That is yours, and you know a lot
I
about
guess
it.
it's yours. Why are we talking about? Hello, this is Dudes, Tunes, and Brews. I'm your host, Harlow Santana, and this is
I'm Josh Froman, aka
also your host,
Mitch.
Mitch, and I'm Kevin.
Yeah, Mitch and Kevin.
You'll learn all about that later in the episode.
Yeah.
I forgot something here.
Oh, dude, you gotta get in form, bro.
There we go.
There's Harlow Santana.
Now I'm feeling like
Where'd
Harlow
Kevin
Santana.
go?
Kevin. Actually, Kevin was wearing these that night too.
Oh, he would.
He would.
What a doppelganger.
True. So this is our special Halloween episode here. I got to remember I'm looking at this camera here because we have, count it, 1, 2, 3 cameras this evening.
Yeah, hell yeah. Why don't you show the people at home what we're talking about?
What are we talking about? Well, we have this camera here. Wave to the camera.
Yeah, hi.
And then we have this camera here.
Oh,
wave
just
to the
a little.
camera.
This is what I call the Halloween angle camera.
The Halloween angle because we look so damn handsome.
Handsome and
Like a candy snack.
Ooh, yeah. Fun size or full size?
I think it's what the...
Fun size, full size?
I think it's what the middle-aged women would call eye candy.
Oh, man. They get them eye cavities, which they also call
Cataracts.
cataracts, yeah.
And then we also have, making its triumphant grand return here to Dudes, Tunes, and Brews, bum-ba-da-da, the beer cam. Yes, that is the beer cam, folks. And we have two, yes, count them, cold Miller High Life tall boys sitting here, being guarded by our army of skeleton warriors. Ooh. What says Halloween like an army of skeleton warriors?
Goddamn nothing.
An army of skeleton warriors.
Yeah, that's it. You know, maybe some spooky pumpkins.
Yeah, so like, you know, it was totally worth dialing in the beer cam for the whole 2 minutes we're going to be using it.
Yeah, because as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to take these beers right here.
Go ahead. The skeletons.
And you know what? We've done a lot of prepping for this episode.
A lot of prepping.
I think it's time to
crack
those brews.
Speaking of prepping,
Nice word.
how much prepping did we actually do? This is our 3rd attempt at filming this episode.
Yeah, this is our first, hopefully, audio episode that we've done of the 3.
This is the last time we're doing this. If this doesn't work out this time, then this episode is just going to be nothing but clips, sketches, and songs.
And overdubs.
And overdubs, yes. Oh, man.
Yeah.
But so far, I think everything's working out just fine.
No, I'm actually kind of glad. You know, like I said, everything happens for a reason, trial and error and all that cliche bullshit.
Yep. It got us back to our original roots here.
Yeah, and we're in the new studio.
Studio A, the new Studio A.
Studio A-2.0. And,
2.0, I like that.
Actually, I just came off the
very
top
nice.
of my tongue. And I think that we're finally here. I mean, we've got a desk.
We have a solid oak top, bitches.
We've got our own little.
We have cutting
areas
boards.
where we can, it's professional. I feel like I'm actually on set. I feel like we're working hard
We can chop onions
or hardly working. You know what
and
I'm
cry
saying?
a little bit. Uh-oh.
We still do it. Oh shit! That's it's been sanded. It needs to get lubricated.
Excuse me, I don't know what I did.
Yeah. But I'm very proud of what we've done, what we've accomplished here. We've made it to where we can just show up and just start doing some episodes. We plan on doing some more video game episodes coming up.
Yes, coming up. Yeah, that's going to be coming in the future.
But until then, we're talking about Halloween.
Yes, this is our special 2020 Halloween episode. My notes and outline say that. If you don't believe me, I just showed you. We have a lot of stuff lined up tonight. We've been working hard the past 3 weeks prepping for this. We have six new songs pinned by yours truly.
Yeah,
and,
mine truly.
There we go.
Yeah,
And Mr. Danny Stringham-Marquis actually recorded a couple songs and made videos and sent them in to us to use as segments, which we appreciate that to give us some more content for the episode.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. We got a buddy on out in the field.
I think so. I mean, we're digging the remote correspondence.
I love the remote correspondence. I think that's something that is very, very cool. We can still do what we do on the DTB, and then we
Right.
can have some friends do what they do on the outside, and
Right.
then just keep doing what we're doing. We've had Spooky Brucey in on what we've been doing for a while now, since the beginning.
Spooky Bruce has been a real champion for us.
Absolutely,
He's
been there
got our
since the start.
backs. We've got his back. We're pals, thick and thin here.
Absolutely, and so he's got his Halloween special coming up as
Yes,
well,
that'll be coming up. He's hoping to drop it on Halloween.
which we will add to the site, to the fan page. If you're part of the
Yeah.
Facebook fan page, good on you. If
on
you're
you.
not, then what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, what the?
That's where we put premiere content that's just like not even in the episodes. Some of it ends up in the episodes. You don't even have to be a Patreon to
No,
get
you don't.
Patreon content. Some people pay big bucks to get the extra footage that we put on our fan page, on our Instagrams.
Right.
I mean, just join already. Good
I mean,
God.
we're not asking for credit card numbers and shit, but if you want to give us your credit card number,
We will
that
accept them
would be
gladly.
cool.
Put the 3-digit number along with it, because what the hell are you doing?
I mean, even if you did, and maybe if we made some fraudulent purchases, we would still get the items that we purchased with your card, but then you can dispute the charges, and your credit card company will reimburse you.
Have you ever heard of FDIC? Everything is federally backed.
It's
What
a
are you, an
win-win.
idiot?
You help out DTB, and we get free stuff.
And no, DTB does not encourage larceny
No,
or the lying,
lying is bad,
because the worst thing you can be is a hypocrite.
or a thief.
But to donate and then take what you've donated and maybe get a little incentive, that's the American way.
I think we've gone off the rails a little bit. Let's get back to what we're doing here, the DTB 2020 Halloween episode. And so we have a lot of songs. We have some sketches lined up. We have some good segments and bits. A lot of it is, we're hoping to squeeze it all into a compact 90-minute episode for you.
And without further ado, I think we ought to get started with one of the episodes, or one of the freaking songs right now. One that you worked on, a personal favorite of
A
mine.
personal favorite, I wore this shirt for continuity. Now that you see it, you will soon understand. If you're following the YouTube page and the DTB page, you already know it. But so we're gonna get into the songs here. Let's go to the songs. You ready?
Well, it was late in the evening. I was walking in the park.
Halloween jokes gone wrong.
Well, oh, hey, Josh. Why'd the witch leave her husband?
Because he had a hollow wiener.
What? No. Because he was a dirty, rotten philanthropist. That's why.
I think you mean philanderer, dude.
Think you mean philanderer.
Man, what was that?
Man, I feel like I've never seen dancing so good in my life.
That was a lot of good dancing. If you're watching, you can see the beer cam has been replenished with 2 big mamma jammas. Look at that. Look at that. Put your hand up there for scale. Look at that. That's a big beer. That's a 32-ounce Miller High Life in a can. I haven't had these since the last Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. Actually, no, we had these on the Rock and Roll Jesus episodes.
The big cans?
Yeah, I brought them. I think we had them after the count.
Rock and Roll Jesus.
Yeah, because I was like, I was going to get 40s. It's hard to find Miller High Life in 40s.
You're right.
So that was my thing, because I wanted them to be campfire beers, which every beer is a campfire. If is it cold, you're going to drink it.
That's right. All right, so that was our first Halloween track there, Werewolves in Love. That was a fun track and a fun number to record and film. We did that all in-house. Froman did the editing. I did the writing and production.
Yeah, you did great, man. You got that. You did. I liked seeing the evolution of that track. It was a much slower, and then you went a little almost too fast with it, and then you found that nice middle ground with it, and it's solid. A-okay.
Thanks,
Very
man.
well, yeah.
Appreciate
Great
that.
harmonies.
Oh, I hit 3-part harmonies by myself.
Oh, that was very nice.
Take
dude.
that, all the people in my past who didn't want to play with me because I couldn't sing harmony.
I feel like it was all the people in your past singing with you at the same time. All your past live.
They can go to hell. But speaking of songs and singing, let's just for the hell of it check out another song that I pinned that you might enjoy. It's another throwback to my Randy Newman. This is Randy Newman singing a track called
I Said Boo.
I Said Boo.
This is
Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. Halloween, I said boo. Halloween, I said boo. Stand on your porch, ring a bell, put some sweet in my pumpkin pep. Halloween, I said boo. Halloween, I said boo. Reese the cups, what I want, but I won't put anything down. Full-size Snickers, with delivers on the flip side of town. Halloween, I said boo. Halloween, I said boo. Halloween, I said boo.
All right.
yeah, man. That made me want some candy. I just saw every type of candy in that. But what Randy really wants is those Reese cups.
No, you damn right.
Yeah.
But a full-size Snickers is second best.
Yeah, so that's his second bet. He's either Reese cups. Now, do you think that he likes any type of Reese's? Because I feel like you get those little ones, the mini Reese cups.
They don't taste the same.
They don't taste the same, but I like the chocolate better on them. But then a normal size Reese cup, I like the peanut butter.
It's funny.
better.
I've had this exact same conversation in my past with a friend of mine.
Yeah. So what do you like?
Reese cups to me is like sex. I'll take it any way I can get it.
Okay.
I'm just glad to be involved.
Yeah, because sometimes you're getting the regular size, sometimes you're getting the mini.
If I'm getting the minis, I need a whole bag.
Right, okay.
I need a whole bag, and I need a dark corner, and I need everyone to just leave me the fuck alone for about 15 to 20 minutes.
How do you feel about dark chocolate or white chocolate?
Dark chocolate I can get into a little bit. White chocolate, not so much anymore, because as I've matured, I've found that it's too rich.
Yeah, it can be. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? It seems
It
like
is.
it'll be the opposite. And I like but when it comes to the big cups, the white chocolate with the nuts in it is pretty good.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's almost like like peanut butter fudge.
When I was a kid, my favorite candy bar was a Zero Bar. I think I've mentioned this in the
Zero
past.
bars, great choice.
And I had one recently, and they're too rich. I can't eat them.
A lot of nougat.
It's just the combination of everything. It's just too much for me.
They're good out of the freezer.
I could do a mini Zero Bar. Mars, get
Have
on
they
that.
ever done that?
I don't think so.
I don't think they've ever done a king size zero either, have they?
Oh, I don't think so.
Maybe they have. I feel
No,
like
they
I'm
have, because
ignorant
I
on
bought a
that.
king size and I split it with my son, so he could learn what my childhood was about, what my favorite treat was.
I actually went to the same elementary school as you, not Northeast, but
Northwood?
Northwood,
Mhm.
and they would have like the candy
Card every Friday.
Yeah, and that's when I first learned about the zero bars.
I remember Mom.
Yeah,
I have $1.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get this candy bar.
If I give you $1, I gotta give your brother $1, and I gotta give your sister $1, and we just had the goddamn book fair.
Ah, damn, dude! You walk in the book fair with $7, you're king of the.
You walk out with 2 Goosebumps and a Lamborghini poster. Fuck, it's
Hey,
over.
you know what? That's a great segue to what I'm going to interview you tonight, Harlow Santana.
Okay.
This is going to be good because I have a few questions here.
Okay.
Favorite childhood horror series. That's
Favorite childhood horror series.
Now we're talking both. We'll go with video series,
I know my answer.
and then we'll go with books.
Video series, man, I don't know, because it seems like when I was a kid, I wasn't. I mean, even as an adult, I'm not that big into the horror genre.
Right.
Like horror for me is usually around Halloween. I start picking up some of the old ones, like Hellraiser. That's a staple for my Halloween.
Yeah. Right.
The first Halloween, that's a staple for my Halloween.
Absolutely.
I watched that last week. But I think as a child, my reference to horror was my dad would rent movies, and I'd kind of sneak and watch them, or he'd kind of let me sneak and watch them.
Right. Yeah. Of course.
And the Leprechaun movies. Leprechaun, definitely Leprechaun.
You like the series of the Leprechaun?
The original Leprechaun, I remember.
The original one's
freaking me
great.
out.
The second one's fun. The third one they go to Vegas.
But I seem to remember there was a scene in one of them where I think there's a little boy at the bottom of a staircase, and then like all of a sudden a baseball just starts thunking, thunk, down the stairs.
Say that's the first one.
And he picks up this baseball, and it's all shop worn and ratty, and it's got a message carved in it, and it says, "I ate your mom. You're next," or something along those lines. And that's been kind of in my head for years. But
That's a messed up little thing the kid to pick
Yeah.
up on, dude. Well, we're off on the movies. Let's talk about the childhood horror series then. Because there's so many great ones that I like more fantasy horror. I'm not real big into like just gore porn, if you will.
right.
I like it to be more like fantasy oriented.
I don't care for shock for the sake of shock.
No, hell no. That's not my thing. I've always been more into Halloween movies than horror films.
Right.
So you had Are You Afraid of the Dark? Classic.
Loved Are You Afraid of the Dark?
And then you have the Goosebumps series.
But Monster Blood was my jam.
Love Monster Blood. And then the other one was Erie, Indiana.
I actually just found that on streaming. It's on, I want to say it's on Hulu.
I think you're right. Yeah. Because you don't have Amazon Prime, do you?
Oh, yes, I do.
Do you? Okay, cool. Because I think Amazon Prime is sorely underrated.
Amazon Prime is very underrated. Honestly, in terms of my pre-bedtime rituals, I go to Amazon Prime because
Good.
I like a good documentary.
Right.
I like this random stuff, and Amazon's got some random shit.
Yeah, they're good. They're good at that.
I mean,
they're not trying to be just... They're kind of like the... I don't know. I feel like Netflix is like the Apple of
Netflix
programming, where it's like very in-house. This is
True.
what we got. Where like Amazon's like, "Yeah, we got whatever.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we threw this guy $50 and he gave us the rights to this.
Yeah,
I mean, I get on these kicks where I like the paranormal stuff.
Cool. Yeah.
So I watch a lot of paranormal stuff before bed, and Prime has a lot of just random ass paranormal shit.
Absolutely.
So I watch a lot of that. Netflix, I just started watching a show on Netflix called Dark. It's a German, like, suspense, psycho thriller type thing, dramatic thing. It involves time travel. It's kind of far out.
Very cool.
I fell asleep last night, and one of my predictions, I kind of woke up and realized that my prediction was half right, and I was like, shit! Now I got to go back and watch the episode, but it's not bad.
Pretty good. So Dark, I'm gonna check that out. Sounds like
It's German. It has American overdubs, but the overdub and the mouth sync doesn't really bother you.
All right.
It's pretty good.
Well, what did you think about Erie, Indiana? How far did you get into that?
Oh, I haven't watched it recently, but when I was a kid, I watched it all the time.
I vaguely remember it coming out on Fox Family, when Fox Family Channel came
I remember
out,
like
before it was ABC Family and then whatever the hell it is now.
I remember being all excited because it was a show based on Indiana, and we lived in Indiana.
Yeah, and
we still do.
We still fucking do. Indianapolis.
Where'd we go wrong?
No, I'm telling you what. So we covered that territory there, and then I want to actually one more Halloween special deal, and then I want to actually show off some goodies that we've set up for people tonight.
I'm down.
Some tricks and some treats. Favorite Halloween specials. Three things come to mind for me.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, you're the one on the spot. Go ahead. You're right.
What comes to you?
When I think of Halloween, I think of Roseanne.
Oh yeah, she always had a good Halloween special.
Always, dude. And I always feel like
Their costumes were good.
poor families have the best Halloweens
Yeah.
because your house is already dilapidated, so you're already ready to just let your house.
Speaking of poor families, when we were in Franklin and you were growing up in Franklin, do you remember the store called Lots and Lots?
No.
Really?
Yeah, where was that at?
It was right next to the high school. It was like this white brick building between the high school and Bud and Bloom.
Okay.
And it was just like this random ass thrift store.
No joke.
That was like the place where we got our Halloween costumes, like all for several years, because they always seemed to have like, it was like liquidation shit before liquidation shit was cool.
Right. Absolutely.
And I remember because we used to get oh man, this takes me back. Getting those shitty costumes that come in the box with the cellophane front, and it's got the shitty plastic mask and like the drape
Love
apron.
it, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like plastic. Yeah, like a vinyl cape or whatever.
It's like they were from the 70s, but somehow they were sold in the 90s.
Fucking love it. Now they're like big butt costumes.
Yeah.
And you know, I gotta say, Franklin, Indiana is an excellent Halloween town. It really is.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Roseanne comes
yes.
into play. Simpsons, obviously.
Treehouse of Horror, of course.
And then I would have to say South Park did a pretty good job with it in the early days. I don't know what they've been doing recently.
Yeah, I don't really recall
Any South Park ones?
any South Park Halloween.
The pink eye episode where everybody gets pink eye. Well, they think they're getting pink eye, but everybody's turned into zombies.
I do not remember that.
They get like I think they get the Worcestershire sauce and some like embalming fluid. It's either that or like teriyaki sauce or something. It's some sauce.
Wow.
That ends up in the embalming fluid, which makes the dead rise.
Wow.
And everybody thinks that they just have pink eye.
Wow.
It's a great episode. It's the earliest season. And then they had one where there's like an evil fish from another dimension.
Don't remember that.
With Barbara Streisand. And then they had the corn episode. They're great. We'll stream them later, so they're worth checking. But then after a while, I think they got tired of. They're like, we're tired of doing Halloween episodes.
Right.
But they did a pretty good job. But really, it comes down to me has always been Roseanne and The Simpsons.
Yep, absolutely. Shit, what was I going to say? You said something, and I was going to say something, but I let you go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Classic.
Classic.
Well, while Harlos is thinking, why don't we go ahead and check out another one of our skits here? You like a good joke?
I love a good joke.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, let the people at home. Well, then check out a good joke here. We got something for you. This is Halloween jokes
gone wrong. Halloween jokes gone wrong.
Hey Josh, where did the ghost go on vacation?
Oh yeah, I know this one. Malibu!
What? No, dude, fucking Pittsburgh. He got family there.
Jesus Christ, you think ghosts have fucking Malibu money? Fuck, dude. This has been Halloween Jokes Gone Wrong.
Like, holy smokes, Scoop. It's our favorite person ever. Hey, everybody, it's me, Sigmund Freud. Have you been thinking about your mom and stuff? What?
Man, those were some funny sketches.
I tell you what, dude. I think I peed a little.
And those beers, they're still sitting there. And they're still cold.
Yeah, you're still drinking on yours, aren't you?
A little bit.
Good thing I got a backup.
You've had me jaw jacking.
Yeah, I know. This is the most, I think I've heard you talk in a minute.
Well, you know what they say about old Harlos?
If he's talking.
He ain't dead.
God damn. So, you seen any good Halloween movies lately? Maybe with the family?
Honestly, last night I tried to turn my son on to Halloween Town, the Disney classic.
Oh, shoot, dude.
Apparently it's got a pretty good cult following. I've never
Yeah.
actually seen it in its entirety.
Right.
But let me just tell you, it holds up.
Yeah? Yeah? Did you watch that and its respective sequel?
I did.
Okay, nice.
My kiddo, he liked the first one, so I said, cool. And I was like, you know what, they got a sequel, so I'll let him play it. It was getting a little late, but the first one held his interest pretty good, so I played the second one, and about 10 minutes in, he was like, yeah, I'm going to bed. So he actually took himself to bed.
10 minutes into the second one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great
It was around 10 o'clock.
But did you stick around and finish it?
I did. And I gotta say, it was pretty cool how they took the plot from the first one and just made it the plot for the second one.
What are you gonna do? Run with it, dude. Run with it. So the bad guy in that one.
Yes.
What do you remember his name?
You know, that's funny because last night while watching it, I kept trying to remember his name, but I kept wanting to say Cinnabar.
It's something weird like that. I can't really.
Calabar.
Calabar. Yeah, because it's like Calabar's Revenge or something.
Yes.
The guy who played him, I believe, was the principal from Summer School. He's the guy that kind of looks like Steve Carell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
He hasn't been in a lot of stuff.
Well, did you realize, because I did, that the mother is April O'Neil from the Ninja Turtles movie?
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, no! From the original, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, because they changed her out every movie.
I know.
What's with the continuity error on that?
I don't know.
I never understood.
I didn't realize that she was such a ginger.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, they play that one pretty good in some of the adult referenced movies that they came out with. But Halloween Town, that's a good one. That's
It was
one
good,
that,
but I liked it.
you know, but I think fans of Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus it's got its place.
Yeah, I like Hocus Pocus.
I like it. To me though, it's kind of got the Monty Python and the Holy Grail status anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of it's overrated, underrated kind of thing
Right.
going. Or you've either kind of like the Princess Bride.
Yes.
But I actually reposted this meme that says that Hocus Pocus is the horror soccer mom movie or soccer mom horror movie or whatever.
Right. Along those lines about Halloween, what about unanticipated Halloween movies? There are movies that became Halloween movies without really trying to be Halloween movies.
What you got?
Witches.
Witches is a great one because it's any time of the year.
Right.
Great concept there. Yeah.
Angelica Houston.
Phenomenal movie. I always thought the kid with the glasses as a kid was Macaulay Culkin. Obviously not. Doesn't even look like it. He has blonde hair.
They're actually remaking that movie right now.
Surprised.
Anne Hathaway, I believe, is playing Angelica Houston's role.
Okay, we can see how she. I like Anne Hathaway well enough.
I guess.
Well enough.
So
we'll see how she does.
Whoa!
I'm sure they'll
Something's dinging up here on my the desktop.
What do you got?
Some kind of communication popping up. Oh crap! It looks like it's from a Dr. Nephalim.
Dr. Nephalim.
What is that about?
Oh, let's check it out.
I guess we'll just pop it open here.
Hello, dudes, tunes, and brews. My name is Dr. Nephalim Magnanimous. I am the WDTB science correspondent, and today I would like to bring you some news about someone I think is the greatest mad scientist of all time. In fact, I will give you 3 reasons. 3 reasons that Willy Wonka is the world's greatest mad scientist. Number 3. He has actually competent minions. They are very good at their job. They help him get everything done that he needs to get done. And yes, they're willing to hide the bodies. Number 2. He is willing to experiment regardless of the cost. Not only with the children that came in the chocolate factory and their families, he was willing to do it with this worldwide contest, having those who have accumulate these chocolate bars for golden tickets, this social experiment to see just how depraved people can be to get what they want. The social experiments, the experiments with the candies. You see Violet here. You see all these children with their different personalities, and he doesn't care what the cost is. The psychological experiments. Anyone who has seen the tunnel scene knows exactly the type of psychopath we're talking about, and what he's willing to put people through, and what he wants to get out of it. And the number 1 reason Willy Wonka is the world's greatest mad scientist, he gets away with it. Not only does he get away with it, he comes out in the end looking like a hero because he's changed one boy's life. He gets away with everything. And that is the greatest trick of all. Once again, I am Dr. Nephalim Magnanimous. You can follow me on Twitter at Dr. Nephalim. Sundays at 9 p.m. on Twitch, you can come and see me play video games, a lot of times with viewers, and a lot of times just what I want to play at twitch.tv/Stream of Inspiration. Until I see you next time, regards.
Oh, well, that was a good spaghetti dinner. I think I'll have me a cigarette. It's dead! That was an odd occurrence. Hopefully nothing else happens of that sort. I guess I better add lighters to my shopping list here. What the? Come on. What? Come on. It's dead! Tired of sorting laundry and all that business. Guess I'll watch some TV. Come on. What the? Is it the batteries? What's going on? They're dead!
All those beers are still looking so cold and lonely.
32 ounces of flavor, so tall I can barely wrap my hand around it.
That's what she said.
And I gotta say, the beer can effect is in full effect tonight.
Those cans need some warm hands wrapped around them.
Hey, why don't we get involved with
Let's
these
get
here,
involved
bros?
with that, because I'm thirsty. Whoa! You see this? goodness. That's a big can. That is a big can.
I gotta say, if I had to do exercises in a hurry, I would.
32 ounces at a time?
Yeah, 32 ounces at a time, bro.
Woo, I am feeling
You
that
feel
burn.
that? Yeah, you feel it in your pectoral.
I'm going to have to do a good bit more of this with all this candy I've been eating.
Yeah. Oh, you can't spell candy without can.
You damn right.
Now I got to talk about condensation now, since we just saw the professor talking about, freaking other professors. Willy Wonka, a big fan of Willy Wonka.
Dude, there's so much condensation, I can slick my hairs back.
Yeah, that's nice, dude. You're looking good.
Can I have your condensation?
Yeah,
Is that cool?
You want some of that? Yeah,
Yeah.
take care. Take that. That's great.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Dr. Nephalim, he had a good synopsis of why Willy Wonka
Is an evil genius.
Genius.
And the biggest reason, number one, he got away with it.
Damn right he did. And then, he brought in a child as an accomplice.
Yeah, and then he makes it seem like it's like no big deal.
Yeah, no big
That he's
deal.
like making all these like potions and all these like treats and and he's got people doing all the dirty work for him.
You damn right.
So, to you,
Hey,
Dr.
to
Nephilim.
you, Dr. Nephilim, let's crack those brews. Man, I clipped my fingernails today, and this is hard.
Yeah, you clipped my fingernails too, didn't you? You ever had anybody else clip your fingernails? Oh God. You beast! Oh! Now we can dab it.
Oh, shit. What the hell happened there? I guess rubbing condensation off a giant can makes it spurt a little.
You got a little excited from that, yeah. Oh my God.
Look at that can.
So condensation, in my head, I never understood. I got it, that it's the...
It's the coldness leaving.
I felt like it was the coldness coming out of the can, but really what it is the can is so cold, it's making the air around it.
It's compressing.
Cool.
It's compressing it.
So it's not even the moisture from the can, though, which was in my head that it was. It's the moisture around the can.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
But awesome.
Crazy but awesome. But yeah, speaking of Willy Wonka and crazy but awesome, candy. I love candy.
I like candy.
I actually have something in store for this evening. Well, I'm going to take it
for us, huh?
I'm going to take it over to the beer camp since there's nothing there. What do we got here? This is a apple pie Kit Kat. If you haven't seen these yet, don't feel ashamed because I just saw these tonight at Walgreens of all places.
Crap. Were you just getting what you're getting and it was at the front?
No, I was getting butter for Brandy, like I told you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because you got to give your woman the butter sometimes.
Sometimes you got it salted or unsalted.
Salted.
Who the fuck doesn't do unsalted
You
butter?
damn right.
Goddamn sociopath.
So, anyways, we have this apple pie Kit Kat. It's brand new on the market, I think. I've never seen it, never heard of it. I bought two. This is the second one. I gave the first one to my woman, and she tricked my son into eating a piece. He said he did not like it.
Didn't like it. Well, let's prove that little bugger wrong. Or right.
So, we're going to try this right now here on the Dudes, Tunes, and Brews Halloween special.
Hey,
because
guys.
what is a Halloween special without candy?
It's a lie is what it is.
You want to break it? You want a half or you want one piece?
Let's go one.
Okay.
Yeah, break me off a piece of that.
I will break you off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Brother. Oh, my God.
I'll even let you get an edge. You get more chocolate.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Well,
Ooh, it's definitely apple pie. Like
cheers.
kind of like a one of those breakfast bars.
It does smell like a breakfast bar.
All right.
Let's try it.
Cheers indeed.
Damn.
You get that Kit Kat middle.
Mm-hmm.
White chocolate's interesting always with a Kit Kat. It's not overpowering with
The apple cinnamon is pretty good.
Pretty fucking good.
It's like a Pop-Tart wafer cookie dipped in chocolate.
Yeah, I think you just got it.
I mean, you know what? I'm going in for another one.
I'll take it. I'm not hating.
Cash it, bro.
Is this something that I would go out of my way for always?
No.
No. Is it a nice little treat for the fall? This might be the pumpkin spice of the dudes.
Dude, it's a pumpkin... There probably is pumpkin spice Kit Kats. So we can't make that comparison.
I bet those are awful.
Everything pumpkin spice is awful unless your name's Karen.
Yeah, and or only the lattes. Leave it at the lattes.
The only time pumpkin spice is applicable is if you're wearing Uggs. Am I right?
I think you're right.
Or, yeah.
But I gotta say, live, laugh, drink, my friend.
Live, laugh, drink, god damn it. That's the poster I need on my wall. I think that'll be coming to the DTB shop before too long.
Live, laugh, drink.
Live, laugh, drink.
You've been working on any wood burning?
No. Honestly. I haven't burned wood in forever.
You've done it, though, right? Okay, obviously you said in forever. So
I mean, I've burned wood.
You've never done like the...
I've never drawn pictures with, like, heat onto wood.
Never. I'm surprised. You went straight to T-shirts. Never did, wood.
When I was a kid, I got a wood burning kit for Christmas.
Yeah.
And it was the biggest piece of crap. It was basically a cheap-ass soldering iron with some slabs of balsa.
Here, son, you're 8 years old. Play with fire.
It was the 90s, man. Everything was hot and burny like the fucking...
Love it.
You remember Creepy Crawlies?
Fucking love
It was the Easy Bake Oven for boys.
What was the other one they had? Doctor Strange Labs or something like that? Professor Strange... Oh, no. There's another one where you...
Yeah! I remember the doctor, like...
Yeah, there's another version. They always got to have another version.
Of course.
You know.
Tyco and fucking Hasbro.
Tyco. Is Tyco still doing its thing?
I have no idea. Did we turn into a Christmas episode?
Yeah, soon. Hey, it's only a matter of time before this is Christmas.
It's true. And boy, have we got some shit planned for Christmas.
Easy Bake Oven as a truck driver would be like everything you need.
Easy Bake Oven as a truck driver?
You just like, I want a cupcake, but I got to get 500 miles down the road. You put that fucking cupcake in there, you turn it on, and by the time you get to fucking Tucson, you got yourself a fucking cupcake waiting.
That's a fire hazard.
That's a 10-4, buddy.
That's probably how all them trucks over at M&K caught fire.
You're just making some muffins. Oh, what are you going to do?
God damn.
So talk about working hard or hardly working. We got our pal Spooky Brucey, who's recently made a coloring book.
He made the hell out of that coloring book.
That coloring book's cool. You taught him how to do the PDF file.
I did.
Which, you know, when somebody's undead, they're not necessarily working on technology.
Right.
So they need somebody like Harlow Santana to teach them how, you know, I got all these drawings of the occult. What do I do with them? And he's like, you got to turn them into PDF files.
I mean... But when me and Spooky first became friends, like I was really impressed with his writing, because he writes all the scripts for Tales of Midnight himself.
Oh no, he's very particular,
and he does his own art. I mean, he does sculpting and drawing. His drawing is impeccable.
He's a one-man show, dude.
Impeccable.
Yeah.
And I suggested, dude, you need to like make a graphic novel, put your art with your words, and do something that way.
Yeah.
And he eventually did this coloring book, and I'm really proud of him for that.
And I gotta say, his hand-drawn stuff is so damn good, but then when he digitizes things and does the digital aspect of things, it's stupid fucking awesome.
Well,
like,
mostly...
what is he doing?
The digitizing, I think, is mostly turning the drawings into PDFs.
Well, that's what he does with his hand-drawn stuff, but like that recent...
Oh, the posters.
Yeah, like that recent promotion for the Halloween special.
I don't know what the hell he's doing with that, but those
what
are...
programs is he using? He acts like he's almost like, I don't know, computer illiterate. And then
he acts like it. And
he puts out stuff that's like...
Oh, I use Paint Shop, honey.
Yeah, that's just all just paint.
No, that is not Paint.
It's just Microsoft Paint. You're like, okay, well, holy shit. Because the shading and everything, I just don't get it.
But well, speaking of Spooky Brucey, he's got those coloring books for sale.
Right.
We've already bought ours. We've been pushing them for the past few episodes.
Absolutely,
Check out Tales of Midnight on the Facebook and the YouTube. And you can find his coloring books on his Etsy shop. I forget the name of his shop.
No, I think if you put in Tales of Midnight...
If you put in Tales of Midnight, he's got metadata.
Yeah, it should be good on that.
But Spooky recently took us on a trip to the Asylum House.
Yeah, so if you want to see that's going on with that, why don't you stick around?
Why don't you stick around, because we're going to show you a segment we call the Asylum House with Mitch and Kevin. And then after that, I think we're going to slip in some more of Spooky Brucey's artwork with the segment we did about 2 years ago.
Which was the one he did up in Indianapolis, just north of Fountain Square.
Yeah, he had an art exhibit.
Yeah,
all his stuff. It was fantastic. We filmed it, and we're going to bring it to you here next after the Asylum House on Dudes, Tunes, and Brews.
test. This is only a test. If it weren't a test, then fuck you, right?
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck me. This is your first haunted house experience.
First, I don't like to be scared.
Oh shoot, dude.
I don't like to be scared.
This is gonna be an experience.
We're gonna find out.
Because I hear the asylum don't play, bro.
Well, shit. Well, I should have went poop before I came then.
Damn right.
Oh, we're gonna have to wear masks.
I don't know. I didn't know about Yummy Mummy. I knew about Fruit Brute, Blueberry, Count Chocolate Frankenberry, obviously. Yeah, cool. The OGs. Yeah, Yummy Mummy. That's crazy. You ever hear that story about the guy that would only eat blueberry cereal?
No. Right this way, gentlemen.
Ooh, that's room.
This is fire. That means we have to break out the holy water. Gotta go. Burn!
It burns! It burns!
Will you save me, my altar boy? Come on in, Macho Man. Yes, come on in. Yes. Welcome to the Asylum Hospital. I am Dr. Giggles. Remember, Macho Man, it only hurts when I don't laugh.
Okay.
What is your name, sir?
My name is Mitch.
Mitch? Not feeling well?
No,
What
sir.
brings you to the hospital?
I have a cough and a fever and the sweats.
I got this. Me too, yeah.
I'm scared.
We can take care of that heart rate, yes?
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 See?
Remember, it only hurts when I don't laugh. Excuse me.
You usually have to wait and see this on pay-per-view.
Right. Yeah, that's true, yeah.
I wonder when I put in my credit card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to edit this part.
Well, like
like
this, everybody's
Chatterbait.
asking to enter. Is that what this is?
Yeah. May we enter,
May we enter, mistress?
mistress?
So who's in charge here?
Catch. Yeah,
Mitch.
Oh, okay, that was pretty
Yeah.
quick there, okay. Why don't you have a seat in the electric chair?
Go for it there.
Go ahead, Mitch. You're in charge.
All right, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
There you go, Mitch.
Go on, Mitch.
Yeah, Mitch, pick up the pace.
Whoa.
Wall of fingers.
Which direction we are going? There's no knowing where we're rowing.
Join the circus.
Where the river's flowing. Whoa! Hey! This is nice. A little less tongue next time.
Let's play.
What is this? Is this Walker Texas Ranger?
To be honest, I really don't know what this is.
I like it.
Frightening thing to have ever hit the theaters. Dr. Quinn, medicine
Well.
woman.
Oh,
The scariest thing is the unknown.
yeah. And how is she still so hot at 72?
I did this room too.
Very nice. Oh, look at that. Let's do like a few photo op
I like it.
moments. I think I'm going to come back here with my old lady. And, oh! Oh! Hey! Oh! I felt that one. I felt that one. Oh, son.
That's my friend Mitch.
Is it secret?
Y'all better run!
That was really, really good. I feel like I should have paid extra for the in the one room. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. You usually have to rent that one by the
You're shitting me.
No.
This is the first haunted house you've ever been to.
I've been to some like 3-4 minute walkthroughs, but not like anything this on a scale like this.
Are you recording this? I will roundhouse kick you, bitch.
Josh Froman here with
Harlow Santana, Deuce Tunes and Brews.
and we're over here at the Spooky Brucey exhibit going on here. We brought some kids with us. It's an all ages event, so if you got kids that are cool,
We have another YouTube channel.
okay, yeah. So if you got kids that are cool, get on down here.
Oh, how are we, guys?
Very good.
Yeah, doing well.
He's already galloping towards us. Yeah. Hello, little one.
Wrong way. Here we go. Harlow Santana here. Deuce Tunes and Brews. Josh From, werewolf guy next to me here. We just watched Ernest get stupid here in the backyard with the big screen, and it was a pretty good time. So now we're taking an intermission, and we're going to drink some cold beers, and we're going to watch Ghostbusters here on the big screen in the backyard, and drink beers and eat snacks, whatever we can find. Sean, stop it. You stop it. Stop it, Sean. Stop it. Sean Zella's over here making me look like a goon. I don't appreciate that, but who's this werewolf guy?
Hey, it's me, Jonathan Foreman, and I'm here at the Ernest and Ghostbusters, and
I can barely hear you.
it is available.
This mask is a fire hazard.
It's in
I'm gonna light up a cigarette and see what happens. Stay tuned, folks.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Was that spooky or what?
That was spooky.
That was spooky.
That was fantastic.
That was Brucey. That was amazing.
And he does a good job with what he's doing. Be sure to check out his Halloween special on Tales of Midnight on the YouTubes. It's coming out Halloween night, I believe. That should be it.
And we're definitely going to put that on our page, like I'd mentioned. And if you'll let us, hell, I'd even put some of his stuff on the YouTube. If we're going to do a WDTB, or we might create a sister page. Who knows? There's so many things we could do.
I think we got enough pages going on.
Do we? We've only got 7 or more pages of just loose content anytime we want.
Loose content anywhere we want. It's like a give a penny, take a penny trade at a gas station.
And its reality is we could always, we've been pushing the WDTB narrative, which is us creating our own station.
Yes.
Like our own version of UHF.
No, we already did.
And which is what we've done. But DTB is the Dudes, Tunes, and Brews.
Yes.
WDTB is the station.
It's the affiliate station.
Right. And as far
Thanks
as I'm
to
concerned,
viewers like you.
Viewers like you. And me, because I watch what we're doing too sometimes.
Well, I do too.
There's some episodes I haven't
Sometimes.
watched though recently in season 3.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched Dudes in Escrow.
Really?
It's in my home.
That was a pet project of mine. I thought I was tipping my hat to you, sir. Like Froman's got a new place. Let's commemorate it.
It's not that I don't respect it because I'm very excited about it. I just haven't watched it, and it's on my QU. Is it QU? Is that how you say it? Q?
What? Oh, your Q?
My Q me.
Let me just tell you, sir. It is a cinematic masterpiece.
I liked the intro, and I got about 5 minutes past that.
But I tell you, I was disappointed on the playback of the basement because there was no orbs.
No orbs.
No orbs.
I feel like we saw some of those tonight.
We might have.
All right, there's definitely plenty of spider webs.
Definitely. And
Yeah.
pipes.
Pipes for days, bro. There's a guy at work. He has watched what we've been doing since Dudes in Escrow. And even today at work, he goes, when am I going to be on your show?
Really?
When am I going to be on your show?
And I'm like, you got anything to offer?
And I'm like, I mean, he's a great conversationalist. And he likes drinking beer.
Well,
So-
that's the two main points.
He's not really an artist or nothing like that. But you know what? We've had plenty of people that aren't. So let's just have him.
You got two people like that who host the damn thing.
Damn right. You know what?
Speaking of art, we got some more songs lined up for this evening. Our pal Danny Stringham-Marquis. He put together 2 songs for us. 2 songs.
He let me,
wrote, produced, and did some videos.
Yeah, he did great. One of them was just him. It's like 6 hymns.
6 hymns.
And then
it's like a Sunday service.
It's like it's like a it's like a church hymn for the Halloween spirit. And then the other one is freaking one that he let me do a little bit of something in,
which I didn't even know until the night that you had.
I felt good. You know what? A lot of people don't give people credit for the people in costumes for the acting that's involved. And like Bela Lugosi in the Frankenstein costume. No, he was the mummy.
That was Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick?
Yes.
It wasn't Chris Cuomo. The alien, an alien garb.
So,
who was it to play the Frankenstein? Boris Karloff.
I think it was Karloff.
Was it? We need to check the facts on that. I think you're right.
You know what? An old adage comes to mind in this situation that goes like this: who gives a shit?
Spooky Brucey gives a shit. And he's gonna check. He's gonna fact check.
Well, he's not here, and his segment has already passed us.
Yeah. So tonight, I know that Danny Stringham-Marquis doesn't give a shit.
No.
And you know what? I think it's time for you to give a shit.
Give a shit
about what he's playing for you right now.
We're going to take it off now to a couple of tracks from Danny Stringham-Marquis. Check it out here. First, on Dudes, Tunes, and Brews.
An alien crashed down last night, burned up the crops, flaming light poured out from the space car. I investigated the wreckage, found a sole survivor with no injuries. They escaped free, then they approached me. Where is this place, they asked in English. This place be Earth, I said in a language not mine. By some magic we spoke just fine. I could feel like I trust you, but others may be wary. I could feel very scary, not to worry my new friend. You see, tonight is Halloween. You'll fit in just like a scream, which is normal on a night like tonight. We can walk about in the open, we can find parts and make repairs. You see this mask, I'm a wolf of where? You are a wolf from where? Exactly. Some problems with my wordinator. No, let's go. I'll explain later. Wolf from where? Wolf from where? So we went straight into town, me in my wolf mask, they in their gown. Not a single citizen even batted an eye. We got parts as they describe, common cooking elements and some lye. We mixed up a thick, smelly goo. It smelled like poop. The alien poured the goop in a hole, like Liquid Schwartz's space car was whole. Then they flew off in the blink of an eye. Didn't even say goodbye. I have no proof of this encounter, except for my word, and that's got to count for something. Forget it, friends. Come on, let us sing. Wolf from where? Wolf from where?
Oh,
man.
dude.
It's a spooky church, man. What should we do?
Drink a beer?
Drink a beer, man.
Fucking twist off fucking bullshit.
All right.
Oh, shit, dude.
Spooky graveyard. What are we gonna do?
Drink a beer?
Drink a beer, man.
Oh, shit, dude. Spooky woods.
Whoa.
What are we gonna do?
Drink a beer, man.
Damn straight.
Oh, dude, this is a spooky hospital.
Shit, dude, what are we gonna do?
I think we should drink a beer, man.
Damn straight. Oh, dude, it's a spooky muffler shop.
Oh, hell.
What are we gonna do?
Drink a beer.
Damn straight.
Halloween blues, Duke's and Brews. Have you read the news recently? Might just go for a man with a chainsaw in his hand. 4 out of 10. Is there a man who meets this plan? Anybody seen Bruce Campbell lately? Smokey Brucey? You're up to the plate. Claim that thing on. The world needs you to recite the Necronomicon. Word for bloody word. Clapton, Barata, Necktie. Prepare for death and follow me.
Oh my goodness. What the hell just happened?
That was a double Danny feature.
Double Danny, you just got double Dan.
You got double Dan. Double
Dave. Double dip a Dan. Double dip a Dan.
You know, I used to get those chocolate covered peanuts, and they would always say double dipped.
I love chocolate covered peanuts.
Oh man, yeah.
Let's go back to the candy talking, because my favorite flavor combinations are peanuts and chocolate.
Yeah,
my
of course.
Goodness.
But I don't like peanuts that aren't either A, dry roasted, or ever,
Yes.
or B, salty to some degree. I like my salty peanuts with my chocolate.
Oh, you gotta have the salt.
Yeah, always. That's why I always love the peanut buster parfait.
Oh my goodness! Now you're talking my language. I love a peanut butter parfait. When I was a kid, I would never eat them because I hated Spanish peanuts.
Oh man, you don't like the skins?
When I was a kid.
Yeah.
Now
is an extra moment of still chewing.
Yeah.
You respect that a little differently.
It adds a little fiber to your protein.
Yeah. Just enough to pretend it matters.
Just enough to pretend that $6 peanut butter parfait is
$6.
They're fucking outrageous now.
Oh my god, I can't even tell you the last time I got one. I just always knew growing
Years
up it
ago.
was always my favorite.
I smell the next segment. The dudes get peanut butter parfaits.
You goddamn right. The road to
the road to Dairy Queen. Chicken strip basket with gravy.
And the toast?
And the toast.
Yeah. Yes!
They come out recently with mini biscuits that come with it instead of toast.
I mean, cool. I like biscuits.
I like biscuits.
But I like the generic white toast.
Oh, you damn right. Texas
with
toast?
the pepper gravy and some chicken strips and fries. Like, just keep it simple.
Did you know that just basic pepper gravy, like you just mentioned, is actually called sawmill gravy?
I think you told me that once before.
I probably did, because
I'm glad you brought it back.
I'm kind of a gravy connoisseur.
Yeah. Hey, I talked to you the other day about pork gravy.
Pork gravy.
And how I'd never had brown pork gravy. And you're like, outside of sausage gravy, it's the only pork gravy I know.
I mean, pork gravy's pork gravy.
I guess I never thought about it, I guess.
I mean, any kind of protein meat that you cook down.
Right.
Besides
protein
breakfast.
meat. Is there any kind of other meat? You've been working out lately, ain't you?
No, I haven't.
You don't worry about that protein.
Working out.
Yeah, get that more like that poutine.
Working out. That's like filing taxes. Snore.
They're working out is filing taxes for your muscles.
You damn right. So yeah,
good enough once a year.
Speaking of good enough once a year, Danny Stringham-Marquis.
Oh God, we love him. We love to love him, and you know he was around. He started hanging around vicariously through episode 3.
He started following the dudes.
Yeah, he started following us around the Andy, the DJ Android, and
yes, Caddyshack.
Yeah, Mike Caddyshack. Why am I going drawing blank? Guy I've only known for 2/3 of my life.
The shoe painting guy.
Yeah, fucking great shoes, dude. Mike Caddyshack the fourth. He was on that episode. When we went live, he was very verbal, and we're like, "Who's this dude?" You know, it was very nice to have somebody that was like in on the premiere of the episode. Mm-hmm. And then he started kind of like, hanging out. Before you know it, we have an episode with him. He's on the telethon. We befriend the guy. And then
now he's doing segments.
Now he's doing segments with us.
A remote anchor.
So it's good. So we'll have to work with him, continuously and do.
Thanks, Danny Stringham-Marquis. Shout out for working up them 2 tracks for our Halloween special.
And your 3x3, which is going to be released soon.
And we apologize that the original footage for the first 2 takes of this Halloween special is not being used as we had intended. But, technical shit happens.
There ain't no business like show business.
Damn right.
And so we're wrapping up to the end of this episode. We got a few small segments coming up. And until then, I would like to actually ask you a few more questions.
Go for it.
And horror movie sequels. We've mentioned these before.
Horror movie sequels. My favorite, absolute favorite, Halloween H2O.
H2O.
That is a joke, sir.
Oh, man. I've seen it. I don't hate it. I think they did the best with what they could 20 years later.
I think it was just like some dude, Carpenter?
Carpenter's... Okay, go on with what you're saying. I'll get on the rant.
I think Carpenter made Halloween, right?
Yes.
And then
goddamn right.
Then somebody was like, hey, this year's the 20th anniversary of Halloween. Let's make another one and call it H2O.
And they got high fives. I bet you there were high fives involved.
Oh, there was so many Brads in there.
Dude, it's a high five moment that's not well received.
No.
I mean, not really.
That was I remember I actually saw that movie in the theater back in Franklin at the Art Craft when it came out.
Nice though, good place to see it.
Yeah, and I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah, it's whatever on the movie. It is what it is. It was, I gotta say, I have a very weird thing with Halloween, especially the more that I become a Carpenter fan, and I realize that Halloween 1, which you just watched recently,
yes,
was supposed to be a standalone film.
As it should have been.
As it should have been. And if you are a fan of Carpenter, you realize with a lot of his movies, you have either a hero or a villain that does something and then basically dies.
But this year, you are correct, because did he also do Hellraiser?
No, he didn't. That would have been
No,
great.
that was
Clive Barker.
Barker, yes.
Well, Barker wrote that. I don't know who did the movie.
Anyways,
yeah.
I digress. My apologies. But
should have also been a one film.
Yes,
yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to go to next
equally,
as far as sequels. But Halloween, the original, it's like, it should have been a standalone film. But I really got to questioning it this year when I watched it. It's like, okay, Michael Myers is there.
The Shape.
He kills all these people that were, fucking or about to fuck.
Right.
And then he hides them all in the same bedroom. What's that about?
The same bedroom that they were banging?
No, the Jamie Lee Curtis comes in and finds like all the potential fuckers dead, like hiding in the closet, in the bed, in the rafter. Like one dude swings down and he swings like a pendulum, and then she opens the closet for some reason. And
so he brings them all to one spot.
Basically.
How did I never pick up on that?
Right.
That's a good thing. It's almost like he's a cat. He's playing with his prey, brings him to a spot, and whatever. Because the thing is with him is he's the boogeyman. He's the Shape. He's just this entity that...
And the little boy tells you it's the boogeyman.
Yeah. And then it's like... He has no purpose for what he's doing. He's just doing it.
Right.
But my favorite scene in that, and I'm going off on a rant obviously now, is the Brad scene.
Remind me. Refresh my memory.
Brad, is that not the one that ends up with... He had the big Harlow Santana glasses?
Yes, and he's like, go get me a beer.
Go get me a beer, babe. And then he gets killed.
Right. And he's
the
one that swings. Right.
And then,
dude, I haven't seen it. It's only been out since 76.
And not only does Michael Myers decide, I'm going to kill this bitch, he puts the sheet on his head.
And he comes in like a ghost with the Santana
Brad's
glasses
on! With the glasses on! What was it like to be?
Because at that point, you are a dude with a costume on,
wearing
a costume, with a costume.
How is that not the best?
That's 4 costumes.
That was just a total like ha moment. I think when they filmed that, they were having a blast.
True.
Easily. But I like the way that movie ends because it's definitely like the fuck did he go?
How did he get the sheet? Because they were in the kitchen last.
I don't know. You know what? That might be a continuity error. We're gonna figure that out.
Because I don't think Brad was wearing the sheet. I think he just went to get the beer naked.
Yeah, I think he was just bare-ass naked.
Bare-ass naked Brad.
And then he has like... Did he cut holes in the sheet?
There was eye holes.
Yeah.
So he took the time to use a pair of scissors.
Yeah.
Or did he use his murdering knife?
I don't know. They gotta have some behind... I want to watch the movie from the perspective of Michael Myers on that night. When he comes home.
Yeah? I mean...
That's what I want.
I don't know.
But you know what?
But speaking of sequels, Hellraiser, the sequel to Hellraiser.
Ugh.
What was that about?
I think they were trying to go deeper into the lore. It's too much into that, like, in between here and hell thing.
I think they were like, hey, this first one, Pinhead, people like him. Let's grab that cash.
God damn it, though. He's such a minor character in the first movie.
Right.
It's Uncle Frank is the evil. I like when the humans are more evil than the entities around
Right,
them.
because that is way more realistic of what you could actually run into.
Yeah, because people are fucking assholes,
People
dude.
are shit.
Yeah, and in that one, it's like, you can't really be mad at the Cenobites or Cenobites.
Cenobites?
Cenobites?
It sounds
Delicious.
like a breakfast cereal. Right?
But because they're just doing their jobs. They're just doing their jobs. It's kind of like being mad at death for, like, conjuring up people who die. It's like, your turn to die. I'm just doing my job, dude. Like, everybody's like, death! It's like, I'm just doing my fucking job.
That's true.
Everything that leads around the death itself is what's evil or, like, sets it up or whatever the hell. And the situation with Hellraiser, they're not doing anything really bad. This guy fucked around. He kind of like, he's messing around with the puzzle box, which is like, the amount of time and effort to solve it.
Yes.
Is obviously like, you could have learned anything else. You could have learned another language, Uncle Frank.
Yeah.
You could have played like fucking like that, what's that guitar, like the flamingo guitar and shit.
Yeah.
You could have done anything else, but you solved this puzzle box. And then it brings you ultimate pain and pleasure.
I mean, you gotta realize, though, Uncle Frank was probably born in the fucking 40s.
He was, oh yeah.
So the puzzle box was like the Game Boy to him.
You think so?
It could have been.
Okay, I like that. I like that
Could have
concept.
been.
But he was an evil turd sandwich. And then he comes back and he's like having his brother's wife like fucking murder people to like slowly bring him back from this other realm.
Right.
And so I like that story. That's the Hellraiser that I would have ended with. So really, Hellraiser sequels suck. Halloween sequels suck. I like Evil Dead 2.
Not much into the Evil Dead franchise.
It's where they took it from another level of... The Evil Dead first one was an actual horror film. Evil Dead 2, he goes back to the cabin.
Mm-hmm.
And then they like... It's just like 95% of like Bruce Campbell just being a goober.
That's true. I didn't care for them. I thought they were too outlandish.
I loved it because of that. Because it's just like... Whatever.
The whole franchise was a little verbose.
It was a bit verbose. And then I gotta say...
I learned a new word today.
You like that? I learned that sophomore year and I never forgot it. And then the other deal was like Gremlins 2. Do you consider Gremlins a horror franchise?
No, and honestly, if you want to talk about Gremlins 2, just go and watch the sketch by Key and Peele.
Genius.
That
Absolutely
is,
genius.
That sketch just sums up the entirety of Gremlins 2.
Well,
if you have not seen it, look it up. It's on YouTube. Key and Peele, fucking Gremlins 2. It's fantastic. You'll enjoy it.
So, there's plenty we could talk about with the horror sequels, and we'll
true.
probably touch base on them later on, because it's
might.
one of my favorite deals ever. Lastly, but not leastly, I've got to say that I really, really, really like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre sequel. Dennis Hopper versus Leatherface, two chainsaws fighting each other.
I don't think I've ever just like sat and watched those, because that's more of that like shock for shock.
I don't like the first one. I love the reboot. I know that's kind of a thing that you don't hear a lot of horror fans say. Love the reboot with Jessica Alba. I thought they did a phenomenal job with that. But If you get a chance, it's on Amazon Prime. Watch the sequel.
I might.
You're gonna laugh your ass off.
I might.
It's an 80s sequel done by the original writer and director. He just like, fuck it, let's just make a movie.
Right.
And it's got Oingo Boingo doing a lot of the soundtrack.
I feel like you told me this.
You're gonna love it, dude.
You know what? I'm gonna love the next upcoming clips because they are songs from our pal and co-host Josh Froman.
Me?
Yes.
I wrote some tracks.
You wrote some tracks for this. 2 tracks, in fact. One entitled Devil's Night, and one entitled Echoing Translations.
Wow, I forgot all about these.
So we're gonna cut to those, and I think that's actually probably gonna be the end of this episode here.
Well, why not? You know what? By the time I show up on stage, it's pretty much 2:30 in the morning. The lights are about to come on, so why would it be any different here on DTV?
Only 2 Brendas left in the house and 4 Brads.
God damn, but that's a hell of an end of the night. That's when the party. That's when the party really starts.
So without further ado, these are a couple tracks from our friend Josh Froman here on Dudes, Tunes, and Brews. This has been our Halloween special,
and I've been. It's been a pretty good time, dude.
It's been pretty good.
And thanks for joining us tonight on Dudes, Tunes, and
Brews.
Crooked smile mocking me. I smashed his head on the wing. I burned it down with kerosene. The devil smiled back at me tonight. We can be who we wanna be tonight. We can mask ourselves with society tonight. Sugar crusted anarchy. Porches lit up in a row to guide the children where to go. Tricks and treats and smelly feet. Candy litter in the streets tonight. We can be who we wanna be tonight. We can mask ourselves from society tonight. Sugar crusted anarchy. Wander into the dead of night. Mischief grows without a fight. Spirits soaring spookily, roaming with autonomy. Wandering through the dead of night. Mischief grows without a fight. Spirits soaring spookily, roaming with autonomy. Tonight, we can be who we wanna be tonight. We can mask ourselves to society tonight. Sugar crusted anarchy tonight. Sugar crusted anarchy tonight.
Hey Josh, trick or treating was it was pretty good.
Yeah, I got a freaking beer, and I got a goddamn freaking 3 Musketeers.
Shit, dude.
What did you get?
I got a rock. I like rocks.
Just like that. Hey, happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
Oh!
Oh, there's my beer. Hello?
Do you like scary boobies?
Who is this? Wait, did you say scary boobies?